Looking like Zach is hard at it already. He's up there on the tractor filling up with fuel. She's ready to run. I guess they're gonna start going out working up some ground this morning. Try to get ready so we can start planting. I'm looking for a stick. Sounds like maybe the one fuel barrel, Zach thought it quit running out, but when you knock on it, it still feels kind of full. So I thought if I could find a stick to put in there. Why is it when you're looking for some goofy item to stick in a tank, you can't find it? I haven't ran this tractor yet. I basically drove it out of the shop, drove it back in one night. The piece of equipment in the behind of it, that came from Nebraska. I haven't even ran that yet, but we're gonna let Zach kind of become the professional on running that. He's really good with equipment and figured, hey, he wants to run it, we're gonna let him run it. Oh, let's hope we can get this bin cleaned out today, guys. I'll show you what's left, and there isn't a lot. Is not a lot. I'm guessing maybe a cart full, but it's spread out, and maybe there isn't a cart full. Maybe there's a cart and a half full. Got a lot of comments, people like, hey, you should restore this tractor. I think it'd be pretty neat. I do need to find out where Cole, and I hope he does not throw the shields away, but I think it would look kind of nice getting the shields on it, and maybe someday down the road, maybe this coming winter, try to restore this tractor. Somebody asked me the other day, Daddy Cornstar, why don't you write things back on the comments down below if I stop and try to answer everyone? It's gonna take hours. I try to answer them on air, and that works better because if there's another person wanting to know the same question, they can hear it, where a lot of times it's hard to go back and read or look on your comments to see if the person got back to you. But one of the comments, somebody said the other day, hey Daddy Cornstar, I bet your belt's getting stretched and wore out, slipping in the pulley, and that's probably why your engine squeaks so bad. I checked it, it is getting very warm. Well, let's see if she'll start up. Just about out of diesel. I looked in there this morning and it's like, whoa, I can see some shininess on the bottom of the tank. That's why I figured I might as well just drive the tractor over to the fuel barrel, fill it up, because the time I carry 10-15 gallons over, and I don't want to run out when I'm running the grain back today. And this little ollie, if it runs out of fuel, it's a pain to get it re-bled and restarted. I know when I was a little boy, sometimes some of my friends would give me, and I know they didn't mean buy it now that I'm older. At the time, yeah, it hurt. Growing up, we had a lot of older tractors, and we still do. We got a lot of older tractors, but they worked, they did the job, and the main thing was to try to get the bills paid at the end of the day. But when you're 7, 8 years old, 9 years old, and your farmer friends come over, they're the same age, you know, and back then this tractor looked a lot better, but it was still a small tractor compared to what a lot of the neighbors had, and they had the cab tractors, radios, and you know, here we're out there freezing our little buns off. Man, why would you want to drive that tractor, DC? Oh geez, at 6, 7, 8 years old, my dad's stuff, helping him out, and I enjoyed it. But the way I looked at it, my dad always let me drive the tractors. When I was a little boy, from 5 years and maybe even a little younger, I could drive the tractors by myself, and Dad was okay with that. He knew what I could do and not do, and you know. Then as I got older and started getting in farming with my dad and helping pay the bills, I realized this tractor that was paid for, it made us at least stay ahead of the bills, where my dad would always say, hey, if we went out and bought this brand new tractor and we're making X amount of payments a year, we're not getting nowhere. So I still love my old tractors, and a lot of times when I see farmers out driving their old tractors like we are, it makes me feel good, and it's fun to see the equipment running. So really, you got to look at what works for your operation. And how many times I said, I'm getting thirstation, I'm dying of thirst. Dehydration is one of the big things when you're out working you do not want to get. So you want top quality, best drinking water that's safe to drink, and we're going to tell you about it now. Did you guys know that 1.1 million Americans get sick from tap water every year? But I'm not going to be one of them people, thanks to Cove Pure. If you guys have never heard of Cove Pure. It is a water purifying system that goes right here on your counter. As you guys know, throughout the whole day, we have different people coming and going off our farm. We have truckers pulling in. And as you guys know, when you go to a different place, every water tastes different. But when you can use Cove Pure to purify your water, you know it's good drinking water. You can push cold if you want hot water for making cocoa, whatever you want. Neat thing is too, if you got a bunch of people over, you can pour the water just like a pitcher. Pretty handy. And it has a reverse osmosis system, and it can remove the smallest little particles, smaller than a piece of dust. Oh no, guys, I know some of you are probably thinking this is taking out some of the stuff out of the water that we need for our body, but it puts it back into the water, so everything is done right. The maintenance on this machine is so simple, it takes a whole 2 seconds. Twist, pull out the filter when it's time to change, put the new one back in, twist. That simple. If you are interested in Cove Pure, visit my link, covepure.com/Cornstar, to get $200 off of your purchase. Okay. Zach's over here working on a valve on a doings on that unit behind the big tractor there. There was some stuff unhooked from when we bought it, so he's taking it apart, clean up, make sure there's not dirt and stuff in it, and he's supposed to, well, he's gonna put it back on. Hopefully we can get it figured out. The hoses, I shouldn't say we, it'd be Cooper and Zach, kind of jumping around, helping everybody, trying to get things ready so when Natalie gets back to load up corn, beans, I'll be ready to fill her, but kind of running around, I'm gonna get caught with my ankles down to my socks. Cooper and Zach need some hydraulic oil. They're trying to get their things going, so I come running down here to get them some hydraulic oil. When you're looking for jugs, you can't find them. When you don't need them, you stumble on them. Whoa, the air compressor. I'm gonna write on these so we know what they are. Hydraulic oil. We gotta go get the tractor out. Natalie's gonna be here soon. I don't know where the time is going this morning. I don't know what it is about springtime, but once it gets busy time, woo! Flies, flies. Oh, where's the key? Natalie just pulled in, so woo, she's keeping the ball moving. This last load, she had just a little over 90,000 pounds, 90,100 pounds. Well, we'll go back up and get set up, and hopefully this is the last time. Well, it's always sad when you know that you're just about to have everything empty, and that's where the check quits growing, when that last load crosses the scale. I got Cole over there right now. Just got another full load. I'm gonna go dump this on Natalie so she can get going. Not sure how much is left in the bin yet, but wow. Roman and Cole came over to help me, so they got their air mask on or whatever. They're in there sweeping the bin and running the leaf blower, so that's very nice of them, guys. I appreciate that. I'm going to peek in the cart once. I think it's empty. Yeah, just a couple bushels in there, so let's peek in and see how they're coming on the bin. Much left?
Yeah, put another cart.
Wow. Okay, I'll start her up then. Guess there's probably one more cart yet. I don't know if it'd be a full cart, but whenever you engage the PTO, you want to do it nice and slow. That way you don't. Yo! This unit wasn't hooked up when we got it here, so the boys cleaned it out and they're trying to get it. This is supposed to put pressure on the outer wings, keep them down, and you can adjust it to flex. But the other guy that had it must have had it all unhooked, so when we got it out here, the outer wings were wanting to lift up. Well, you can see the pressure, guys. When you're working with these kind of hoses and high pressure, you guys got to be really careful. You don't want to pop something loose really quick, because there can be a lot of pressure, and there's been people where it's blasted a hole in their skin, and you don't want oils, hydraulic oils, stuck in your bloodstream. Whoa! I should be paying attention. Zach's trying to get me. Flip-flopping some hoses around, putting everything back together, and Zach's trying to figure out why wet isn't working. He was just reading on it, so something might have been on the wrong. It's kind of a hit and miss game. Dust. They might have got it. That grain vac over there, that thing is loud. Look at them Titan tires. The traction. Things are pretty impressive. I guess it's supposed to help flip the fertilizer around, stir up the dirt, take the small weeds out. I know when we get in the chiseled ground, that thing's going to be really handy. I got to go back and move the grain cart. It's getting about up there, it looks like. To me, the dirt's still cold. Let's see how this works. It's about 1:15 p.m. My tummy's saying, Daddy Cornstar, I'm so hungry I'm gonna shrivel up like a raisin and you're gonna have stomach pains if you don't feed me pretty soon. And then, thirsty. So I guess our local town, Cooper called in there before 1 o'clock and they made us our specials, I guess. So I'm gonna run into town just a few miles down the road, pick up our dinner. I love that looks of that little machine. I'm gonna have to run it later. Okay. See what we got here. Dark back here. Someday we're gonna get some lights back here. Ooh. I just gave the local co-op a call. Talked to Leslie, the gal is gonna be buying the beans. I asked her if she wants 200 bushels in the front of the truck and 200 bushels in the back, or if she'd rather have it in one, picking on her. But she asked me to put them in one, so that's what we're gonna do. There we go, the last of the 2024 beans. Boom, they're out of here, they're history. Hey, what do we got, a clutch here? Nope. Hey, that's kind of cool, both of them are brake, so. Brake, emergency, what do we got here? Hand brake, key. Forward, reverse, forward. Fast race. Fast race. Tell you what, that little machine's fun. Let's try moving some stuff around, see how it works. $300 a bag, you don't want to poke a hole in it. This thing will lift up to 6,600 pounds. Natalie's back. Let's get her loaded up with corn.
Quite centered. Do you want me to back? Do you want me to get centered?
She says she's backwards.
I'm not backwards.
I think you're all right, Natalie. Starting to sprinkle a little too. Maybe we should have you back up, Natalie, and get it straight. It's just touching the one strap a little bit. It's hard to believe how fast we can put a crop away, weather permitting and Mother Nature and everything. But then how much longer it takes to haul it out. Might as well put some of the stuff away where we're waiting. I don't know what we're actually all doing, but I'll find out. And if nobody needs me over here, I'm gonna go home and work in the shop. One nice thing with this little JCB skid loader, you can run it with one hand. Just got down here to the main shop. Thought, oh, got warm. Get to go inside where it's warm. Zach called and he's running the Cat Challenger and he said it's squirting oil all over. So, well, just got out here in the field. Zach didn't plan this right because it's starting to get cooler in the afternoon and it's getting chilly. Show you what Zach's talking about. That squirting oil. The second one here somewhere on the tractor. This is what he's pulling and it sounds like it's the one for the outer wings. So maybe we'll be able to disconnect it and use a different remote here. Zach's gonna start the tractor, hit the hydraulics once. We're gonna watch where all them hoses go in. Coop said he thought it was just number 2, but I thought it looked like it was coming out up there too.
It's internal.
Pushing it out of 1, 2 then. We're gonna try it again. Zach's gonna give it a try. Hopefully everything works. Tell you what, it's getting chilly out here. Zach must be checking something out, but just in the last half hour, I don't have enough coats on. All right, looks like he's going. Take a look, take a look. All right, he's gonna drop her down now, guys. There she goes. There it goes. Let her rip. Let her rip.